Kutumaini sinaye, ya damu yake Yesu, sina wema wa kutosha, dhambi zangu kuziosha, cha kutumaini sinaye, ila damu yake Yesu, sina wema wa kutosha, dhambi zangu kuziosha, kwake Yesu nasimama, mwamba ni salama, ndiye mwamba ni salama, ndiye mwamba ni salama. Bwana yangu na sadaka, nategemea daima, yote chini ya kisha, Mwokozi atanitosha, kwake Yesu nasimama, ndiye mwamba ni salama, ndiye mwamba ni salama, ndiye mwamba ni salama. Yes, how are you? How are you? How are you? Hope you are doing good. My name is JG. I'm JG. I'm Judy George, and I thank God for this moment. Ihinda rĩrĩ Ngai atuĩkĩte wa kũhe twaranĩrie nawe, twarie maũndũ merĩ matatũ marĩa mangĩkorwo Ngai ekĩrĩte thĩinĩ wakwa, kana ũrĩ ũndũ Ngai angĩenda twaranĩrie ũtukũ wa ũmũthĩ. Ngagũcokeria ngatho cia mwanya nĩ gũkorwo wĩ hau, na ngakiuga Ngai wa mwaro ũtuĩke wa gũkũrathima. Gũkũ mĩtandao-inĩ andũ manjũĩ ta Judy George, na nĩ ngoragwo na channel ya YouTube ĩtagwo Judy George, na gũkũ nĩkuo ngĩkoragwo ngĩka andũ interview, ngĩaranĩria na andũ, tũgĩtwarana na andũ, tũgĩka maũndũ maingĩ mũno, maũndũ marĩa Ngai akoragwo akĩhotithĩtie ndĩmeke, tondũ ndingĩhota kũmeka ndĩ wika Ngai atarĩ hamwe naniĩ, na ngakĩmũcokeria ngatho tondũ nĩonete kũrĩ wega gũkorwo tũkinyĩte haha tũkinyĩte. Na ingĩambĩrĩria ũhoro ũyũ wa content, ũhoro wa gwĩka ng'ano, ũhoro wa kuoya ng'ano, nĩndambĩtie na gwetha andũ na ngona rĩu these things have gone in a good direction. Na in this way, I have looked for people from inside Kenya na tukamona, and now I have been looking for somebody from America, Bob Mazero, and nĩtũmuonete. And so ũrĩa ingĩenda kũria nĩ atĩrĩrĩ, na ũrĩa ingĩenda ũteithio waku we mwĩroreri wakwa, we unaniangalia, we utaniona hata baadaye, naomba tu ya kwamba unisikize ili ukaweze kupata nafasi yenye unaweza nisaidia. Nilipotafuta huyu mzee anaitwa Bob Mazel from US, rugano ruri page yakwa, it's in my platform. I was looking for this man, Bob Mazel, and when I was looking for him, we got him, and he called his son back here in Kenya, when the man is in US, the dad now. And in the midst of all this confliction, this ups and downs concerning the search and the fighting of this man, things have changed. The election, we thought everything is okay, but now here we have this woman, we have somebody in the West who is getting so nasty on us, is getting so negative on us. They are getting so like to fight us, not to follow this case of Peterson. And so far we have not yet communicated with the dad well, because you use the numbers of another person to contact this man. And it has come a time I have been quiet for some times, and I feel now I have to talk about it. I know I want to let the world know how far this issue has gone. This far, my father, this far, my audience, we have come is by God's grace. And God has been so gracious upon us, has been so good upon us. And And up to this far, we say God is good on our side. And but what I don't understand, why can a woman and how can somebody come in between the father and the daughter and the son in this matter? How can a parent come between the child? For me, I believe the child has the right to know the father, no matter the age. No matter the age, the child has the right to know the father. And I would like to request people, kindly, if you hear this story, I would like to come in my inbox that we may talk this in a deeper way, because this we are stuck somewhere. We cannot coordinate a good DNA. We cannot be able to facilitate because we are here, they are there, and they have not given the dad's number in a good faith. And so the woman, there's somebody woman in between the father and the son, and she's trying to control when the father can talk to the son or not, or he will die that way. So we have been traumatized concerning this, because now we have already gotten the father. Even the DNA that was cooked in Nairobi, when we met this man with the Peterson, there was a lot of warning that we delete the content from the internet. The man doesn't want to be seen on the internet. And so up to this far, I wonder how can I, as Judy George, when I have done a lot of work to do the finding of this man, and at this moment everybody tells me, and the parties tells me to delete the videos from my platform. Is it okay? Is it fair for you when you have finished with the platform, when you umeshapata msaada through the platform, you insist of deleting the videos from the same place? I think this is not okay. This is not okay. You should not let your parents or whoever is around you not that umekuwa vikwazo, umekuwa a block for their life, not to achieve the destiny, not to see the parent, not to meet with the parent, not even to communicate with the parent. You have become the umekuwa vikwazo, umekuwa kikwazo kikubwa cha kuzuia tukapatane na Bob Mazaro, because Bob has called in Kenya, but only what we have not gotten is his number, because there is somebody who is acting on behalf of the Bob. And so my request tonight, is there any person who know about to go about this? Evangelist Nungari, I request you, if you can be able to talk on phone. I appreciate that you shall be able to guide me, to advise me concerning this, that we shall be able to get the man and unite with the son in Jesus' name. And so tonight my request was, can we please get to be connected for some assignment, to be connected for some assignment, to show us the way, to show us the way, to show us the way, because we have been stuck. When you prepare the floor, you have been stuck for so many things concerning this issue of the father and son. The son is in Kenya, the father is in US. And so watu wa diaspora kindly inbox me, kindly come back to me. We need a lot of assistance concerning the Peterson story. We need a lot of coordination from the people from here and far away, because the man is in US. The man lives in US, this Bob Mazuru, and the son lives here in Kenya. And so to get the contact of the DNA, there was a lot of tampering with the DNA, and so we don't have good faith upon the DNA that was done sometimes a month ago. And as far as this man has called back in Kenya and said he has recognized the son, not even the son, he recognized even the mother. And when the son gave this man the phone number, he called the mother by the name. He never asked, who is this am I talking to? He called the mother by the name, how are you, Mary? And so we are sure that this man who called Peterson is the father for the father of Peterson, only that there are people who have come in between Peterson and the father in US so that we cannot be able to get the father in a good way. And for we have tried in always because for the first time the father that this is Bob Mazel from US had called the Peterson after doing this story on YouTube channel, my channel, and after doing the story on my channel, that the Peterson is looking for the dad who was in Kenya in 1970s. And within a month, we got the contact from Peterson, of which I came here on YouTube and explained the story. And people from diaspora, I thank you very much because you came in and did the search from the other side, from US, from documentaries, and we got Bob Mazel. And when it comes the Bob, when we shared the story to Bob through the contact we got from the documentation in the US, uh, the Bob now said he was looking for somebody to do the interpretation for the story because I did the story in Kikuyu, and I was looking for this man from US who is Bob Mazel. The Bob Mazel is the father of Peterson, who we have been looking. We had the picture. I have those pictures in my channel. And so after doing a lot of search and communication from the people in the diaspora, I got the contact of Bob Mazel, of which they never picked or they never received our call either from us or from the people from US. And it became a hindrance to get this man. But when the story was the story was shared through the link to the numbers and the contact that we have found, he was able to to look for somebody for interpretation because the story was in Kikuyu and the interpretation was there. My first question here, because the story has now another twist, how can you forget yourself when you are a young man? Like you are allowed 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. Can you forget yourself? Can you forget your photo? Can you realize yourself when you are at the age of 30 or 20 something? And can you forget a clothes you have ever worn in your life? Because we have these photos from this man. And I, on my side and my what I have in my heart, this man, he saw himself on the photo and he realized he's the person we are looking for, and he called because I gave the Peterson number direct to the platform. He didn't call me, he called Peterson, the son now, and they talked a lot. Before this man called, there's a woman who called Peterson and did a lot of investigation, asking Peterson so many questions, of which I don't know because he never recorded. But when we come for the and to this, now the Peterson talking with this man, I have the conversation what they have been talking about, and he was very happy to have received the son. For 40 years they have never met. To my side, I felt an achievement of looking for somebody from away from away from Kenya in diaspora, and he appears within a very short time, within less than a month. And so when we got this contact, we were very happy, and he decided to do the DNA. But how we conduct the DNA was conducted, it was very private, not very private. I say it was very, ilikuwa imechanganyikana kwa sababu wanasema wanachukua the nini za pita huku alafu sijui wazitume sijui ufanye, then they tell us. And I was there the day of the DNA, though I was not, they never picked me on where I was, so they decided to go with the Peter alone. So I don't know what happened, Peter and this man they called doctor. And this man, they said it was called from US to conduct the DNA, but the DNA was not, there was no transparent concerning the DNA, because I realized if a person wants to do the DNA from people from diaspora, you do it from the embassy. That one I have come to realize after we have done a mistake on that we never conducted the DNA through the embassy. And so it was done in a contradicting way, and they said it's negative. But before we come to DNA, when the Peterson gave the Bob gave Bob a phone to talk to the mother, the Bob never hesitated. He called the mother by the name. Akamwambia, mama, my mother is here. Will you say hi to her? Yes. When he picked the call, he called the mama. How are you, Mary? So that means he realized he has given birth to Mary, and he started complaining. Where didn't you came when I called you after Peterson was born? And they had a good conversation of which I have the record of it, how they communicated, how they talked with the mother now, also with the Peter. I have all those conversations, and when you listen to the conversation, this man is sure this is my son. And so even even after the man realized he is the son and instead of DNA, here comes this woman who was interpreting for this man the story now, who is in US, interpreting the story for the Bob now because the story was in Kikuyu. So after the interpretation, they interpreted the story. This woman never around woman never around Peter to get the contact of the father. So he alishikilia yule mzee na hataki Peter apate the contact. And so unless they called Peter, Peter can talk to the father, father can talk to Peter, ni kama amefungiwa asiongee na yeye. And also through the doctor, because sometimes back like last week we were somewhere in a meeting and we called the same person who was saying they were doing the DNA here in Kenya. And let me tell you, when he was called by somebody, Aruya, he was like in a shock, and he was like, have I shocked you? Because I'm asking the question and you can't even begin to answer. I think they thought now story has come to an end. But tonight, this moment, I feel it's not okay to deny somebody rightful to know the dad who has been looking for the dad for over 48 years. He has been looking for his dad for 48 years. He has gone through so many places, kwa barabara, kuzunguka, trying either he can get somebody to help him to get the dad. But when we did the story, with less than a month, we had the contact even for the father. And now this the broke in between us to the father and to the son. And we are worried because now these people has come, wamezuia, they want nothing to do with Peter. And I forget to tell you something. When I went for that DNA day, there's something they were doing, and they have been demanding we remove the stories from the platform. And I told him, this story I did it myself and another two people because I wanted it to go wide to many people so that we can be able to get the father, because the man is so devastated, the man is so uncomfortable, the man has a lot of stress. He's looking for his dad day and night. He doesn't sleep, cries. Even when I was doing the same story, he was in tears always, crying because of the discrimination. How Africans are discriminated in US or in the white country people? The wazungus who are wamezaliwa Kenya, they are Kikuyus, they are Ruyas, they are Wakambas, and wamezaliwa na ngozi ya wazungu. They are also discriminated because wherever they go for kibarua, looking for jobs, even as a laborer, everybody refer them like, you should give us the opportunity, not asking from us. And so this man is so much frustrated, dejected in the country, like, and I feel I don't belong to this country. And so when we were talking about the story, he was always in tears. And because of this reason, they were insisting of deleting the videos. I told them, unless you come now, we talk of new ways, new we talk of new how new agreements. Because when we took the story, we had signed this document. We have signed this agreement that I look for your dad. I do that job. I put them social media. We look for Bob na tutampata. And so when walikuwa wana insist ati nitoe the story from YouTube, it was not easy for me. It was not easy because putting a story kwa mtandao si rahisi. Kuna kuenda, I have traveled to all the way to Orokarao. I have did my interviews, not day, not 1 day, not 2 days. And then somebody comes and tells you, remove my story from your platform. And they were threatening to do 1, 2, 3. And I told them, I have done a crime to look for the dad of a son who is so frustrated, dejected, and he's looking for the dad. And I refused. When I refused, I asked them one question: why do you say you want a DNA to prove, yet on your mind you seems like you know this Bob is the father of Peterson, the rightful dad? Because you cannot come and tell me to remove it. The man is old, sijui is what, at remove those stories. He doesn't want to see them on social media. Zitoe. Then unasema unafanya DNA to clarify what? You still want to do DNA to clarify if the father, the Peterson father is Bob. Yet it's like you are sure of the dad is Bob. It's only that you want to hide some documentation. You want to hide some identity. You want to hide something that this man is not the father of this. But because the story is on iko kwa mitandao, inazunguka na sio kwangu peke yangu. We have done it with other people, only that they got it from my channel. They got it from my channel. That's where the Mr. Bob alipata the Peterson, the son now. And when I refused to remove to pull the videos down, they were not happy. They told me about the court, and I was like, even if we go to court, I'll say I was doing the videos on a good faith. I had nothing. I was not doing bad, because whoever was telling me to do the video is the son, and the son doesn't have any problem in that. And so up to this far, tumekwama mahali, because hii kazi nafanya ni kazi ya community. Like unatafutia mtu babake ako Ulaya na hakuna mtu anakulipa, ni kazi tu ya kujitolea, ni content imechukua. It consumes a lot of time, consumes a lot of finances, consume even if you sleep at night, because like that day I was looking for the documentation and the search from the US. I didn't sleep the whole night. I was doing all those things so that we can be able to get the channel. And if this woman is around, if you come across this video, kindly, Peter doesn't want anything to do with him. He wants identity. He wants to know his root as a son. Wanaume wanatafutanga njia zao sana. Wanaume wanatafuta mizizi yao sana. Sio poa kuzuia mtoto apatane na baba yake. Think either anakujia mali. I have talked to Peter, and Peter doesn't want to do so many things with the father's richness ama utajiri wake. Whatever he wants to know the identity, not to know the origin. He wants to know, to track back the origin. And whoever can give him the origin is only this father. And this father is old. Kindly, if you come across this video and you are the woman who is between the father and the son, kindly allow the father and the son to talk to each other, because only the father can tell the son his origin. Only the father can tell the son his origin, na ajijue na akuwe na identity, because now he always feels like he's wasted, he's devastated, he's rejected, he cannot get the opportunity. And yet we have done a lot of work, a lot of videos, a lot of things, so that we can get the Bob And now when you got this man, somebody in between is blocking the man to see the sun. Kindly, I beg you, the man is in tears, the man is in cries always. Hey, it doesn't give me peace. Kindly, what can we do? What can we do? And because it takes a lot of resources to do this, I kindly request whoever can be able to assist in monitoring, whoever can be able to assist in ideas, whoever can be able to assist, what can we do so that we can be able to connect these two people? Because we have already gotten Bob, we have already gotten the Peter is here and Bob is there. And now these people who have been between us, they are giving us headache, 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 headache. And I would like to request, if you lost, umepoteza mtoto, umepoteza mzazi, umepoteza mlipart ways, then usikie umeenda ukapata mtoto na sasa mmezuia, somebody anazuia mpatane. It's not good. It's not good. This man want to know the origin and want to trace back his steps from the root. Na ashapata, anajua Bob is there. Usiruhusu huyu mzee afunge macho kama unamzuia kupatana na mtoto wake, tafadhali. Usizuie huyu mtoto, usizuie huyu mzee afunge macho afe kama hajaambia mtoto wake kitu. Peter doesn't want too much from this man. He doesn't want to know the identity and to trace back his origin. He wants to trace back his origin because he is a Kenyan, but ni mzungu, amezaliwa na mama Mkikuyu na mzungu ako Ulaya. And he has been unless hajapumzika akitafuta origin yake, tracing back his origin. And we have done it through the platform, and we have traced the origin, and we have gotten the origin, we have gotten the man, but there's people around this man who cannot allow us to get to the man. Kindly, if you are there, wewe wacha kuzuia baba na mtoto wapatane. Whatever is there, let the son know the origin, let the son know trace back his steps and know where he came from, because he is not in peace. If you can go back to the platform, to my platform, Juddy George TV, you can get the full story. We have 3 episodes of the same story of Peter looking for the father. The story of like 2 to 3 months, and I think it's by God's grace. God has given us the victory. So far so good. I know God can do good things. He can help us to get to meet this man, no matter the way God can use. But what's my prayer tonight? May God, Mungu ahifadhi huyu mzee mpaka apatane na mtoto wake. Lakini wale mnazuia apatane na mtoto wake, naomba tu kindly, Peter want to know the source, his source and the origin, nothing else, nothing more. Niko na familia nyingine nilikuwa nimewatafutia mtu wao alikuwa amepotea. People from Nyeri, habari zenu? People from Nyeri, this is Juddy George, this is Juddy George, this is Juddy George. Adwa Nyeri, ya murathima. I think we were with you, I think it was November last year. A time like this, we traced back your lost son for 50 years, and we got the man, and now the man is, Mr. Masharia is very happy with his family. These are the things we have been doing, and I thank God for the results God has been giving us. He has been giving us results which make us happy, and even lack word to explain how we did these things. Hatupangi na tunasema, hatukuwa tunapanga tukijua itahappen, hatukuwa tunapanga tukijua tutapata matokeo mazuri, lakini Mungu anayetujua tunafanya vitu kwa mitandao na zinaleta matunda. Like this man from Nyeri, he was sleeping in a Kwale place, kuna tolewa mawe na kuna fisi. Ni fisi ama ni fish? Fisi. Hyenas. Na huyu mzee hajai kuliwa. He came from Kagere for some 50 years back. And so he was doing the quarry jobs, kuchimba mawe, kukata mawe, hizi mawe za foundation. And he got old when he was doing the job, and he could not go back to the village because somebody has taken advantage and take over their land, akawanyang'anya. And so when this man got old, he has nowhere to go back. And what he did, he decided now, mpaka kukufa nitalala kwa mtaro, nitalala kwa kwale. And I was just disturbed. This man is old, nobody can feed them. Sometimes I buy him food, sometimes I buy him food once and mpaka it became a habit for me to buy food for this man. But one day I decided, how can I ask you some few questions na nikutafutie watu wenu? And he was like, I don't have their contact. Even the time we were together, there was no phone. And so through faith, we did the story, we did the interview that was last year, a month like this. And let me tell you, God is a God of wonders, because after putting his story on the social media, on my platform, JUDDY GEORGE TV, it takes only 3 weeks that Mr. Macharia had gotten his people after 50 years of disconnection. 50 years without seeing them. He was 73 years by last year when he was connected back to his people. And it was an achievement for my platform. Sorry. It was an achievement for my, let me take some water. It was an achievement for my platform, looking for somebody, you don't know their people. I have some cold, sorry. Looking for somebody who doesn't know, even I don't know Nyeri myself. I don't know Nyeri. But looking for somebody through the social media, you don't know them, you don't know their people. Only they give you a small story and then you do the search. Watu Nyeri, you are certain for that. Watu wa Kagere, mnajua story. Kuna huyu mzee alikuwa anaitwa Macharia na nikawamtafutia watu wao after 50 years na wakapatikana. And I felt Mungu amenitumia kwa njia fulani. How can you look for some people and I don't have any mechanism, the route to follow? I just do the story na watu wanajitokeza. Somebody from Sudan called me and connected to Kagere people, and Macharia reunited with their people. His people after 50 years of staying apart. He got their brother married for 45 years. Hajaiona mabibi zao, hata hajui watoto wao. And it was a very good thing. Though Macharia, I have never gone to visit this Macharia, it has been a burden for me to go and visit Macharia and to know how he has been faring since we reunited him with his people. And so after doing the story of Kagere in Nyeri, I felt, wow, this was good. This was something good. This was something good to unite somebody. Mzee mkongwe kabisa, 73 years. Anapatana na watu wao for the first time. After disconnection. Shamba walinyang'anywa. Akiwonyi watu mnanyang'anya watu mashamba. Mnaletanga uchungu kwa familia. Mnaleta utenganisho, watu wanatengana miaka na miaka, wengine wanakufa bila kuona watu wao for life. And so this Macharia family ndio ilifanywa hivyo. Wakanyang'anywa shamba na mtu na kila mtoto akaenda njia zake wakiwa wachanga. And that's how Macharia lost connection of the people. And so after losing the connection, he has nothing to do than to kwenda kuhustle na wakati wa kukuangalia simu. But I thank God, through JUDDY GEORGE platform, we got Mr. Macharia's family, and now they are happy with them. And I would like to request, imagine kazi yote naifanya peke yangu, naifanya na akili yangu, naifanya tu na kung'ang'ana. There are so many things zinanipita zile ningekuwa nimesaidia There are so many people who want to look for their people. Sometimes I become overwhelmed with things and I cannot be able to handle them. I cannot be able to do the interview for them because of some reasons. Some reasons are like umekwama because of finances, umekwama because of resources in that way, because you need transport, you need to book somewhere for the interview, you need either to travel to where somebody is. Kama ni mtu analala kwa mtaro, unafaa uende mahali yako uweze kufanya hii muongee na yeye na ufanye interview ndio uweze kumtafutia watu wao. I have so many people, wengine ni wamezaliwa huku, wako huku like Nairobi, wengine ni wa Ujaruoni, wengine ni wa Ruyaland, others from Mnyeri, others from all walk of the world, wanatafuta watu wao, and now they want to use my platform, of which my platform uh, uniting families. I thank God for this job He has given unto me, but I pray if you are there, you can be able to support Judy George. Kindly do. You can be able to support me. Wengine hamjui. Thank you, King. Hi to you. Hiram Isaac. Hi to you. And thank God for your, yes, I'm doing a, God has helped me to do great job. And I thank God for what He is doing upon my life. Sio kwa nguvu na uweza wangu, but ni Mungu amenisaidia, kwa sababu kutafuta mtu aliyepotea miaka 50 is not a joke. Na let me tell you, sometimes unamtafuta naye kwa watu wao wanamtafuta, wanauliza mtu wetu alienda wapi, and now here you are looking, you are doing interview for somebody who has been lost for years. And I pray if you can be able to support me, if you can be able to support Judy George TV, kindly do. You can get my contact through my bio. You can be able to support me, that you can be able, we shall be able to do more of this more of this for the community, because serving community, serving service to humanity, service to God. And so kutafuta watu na kuwapata, it takes the hand of God. Sasa niko na line ya watu wamepanga malaini, wanataka, wengine walipoteza watoto, wengine ni watoto wanatafuta mababa zao, wengine ni wababa wanatafuta watoto wao, and wengine wanajua watoto wao, ni wengi sana. Only that Mungu anisaidie na yeyote nitakayechukua story yake na watu wao wakapatikane. You are there, you can be able to support Judy George TV. Kindly feel free to do it, and God will bless you. Let us support the work we are doing, because I've been doing it without any support from any person, only from God. And tonight I'm here to tell you, you can be able to support me. You also know my story. You can get my story from my channel, Juddy George TV. You can go with that link from my channel, and God will bless you. God will bless you. God will bless you. God will bless you. Na yote akona msaada wapita, please kindly usisahau kuni call that unaweza nisaidia, either you are a lawyer, either wewe ni mtu unaweza nisaidia how to go about it, so that you can be able to get this father to the son, and that we may unite them back to each other from US and from Kenya, because now things has become beyond, they are beyond our ableness, zimepita nguvu zetu, na kwa hivyo tunahitaji msaada wako. Wewe uko hapo, unaweza tushikilia, utusaidie tuweze kupatana, watu wawili wapatane bila pingamizi. Na uko hapo unafungilia maneno, usiwacha kufungilia. Huyu Peter hana maneno mengi, anataka, I just want to identity and to know his root. May God bless you tonight. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you. And I would like to read you the word. The word in the book of Job. Let's see. God has been so faithful, and what I have been doing, God has been on our side. And we thank God for the far He has taken us. He has shown us His mercies, and God will make us hata kama with this is Job 14. But people die, and that is the end of them. They die, and where they are, they like river that stop running, or like that go dry. People die never rise. They will never wake up. The sky, they will never stop. I wish you would hide me in the world and until your anger is over. Huyu Job anauliza Mungu kama tu watu wanakufa na wanaishi, anauliza tu kama Mungu tu anaweza mficha asipatikane na adui mpaka mahasila ya Mungu itulie. That's my prayer. May God hide us. That hata kama tumemkasirisha mpaka atulie kwa anga yake, through into his anger he cool down, that he shall be able to remember us without anger. You Lord alone, you are Lord who make heavens and earth, stars and the sky. You made land and sea, everything in them you gave life for. The heavenly power bow down and they worship you. You are the Lord chosen Abraham and let out your Babylonian, you changed his name to Abraham. Hiyo anasema ukuu wa Mungu ni mkubwa sana. Mungu anayetawala nyikani, anayetawala chini ya maji. He is able God. He is able God who has been able to, he has been with us all through what I have been doing, and he has been fighting us, giving us victory in everything we do. And so tonight, may God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you as we focus ahead to serve humanity, of which serving to humanity, service to humanity is service to God. May God bless you. May God bless you, and have a good night.